What's going on, my people? If you watched my previous video, the unlisted one, you would have known that this was the next video that I had planned on showcasing. So, just a quick recap, I did get to go to a private Code Vein event. From there, I was able to get some exclusive gameplay. Let's just start with the customization one, because after we do create that customization, there is a little bit of something. So, let's just go ahead and do that. So, like I said, it's going to be just sort of a live type of deal. What I can actually do is I can hide my face so we can get the full screen. So just to start off, so that was the intro of the video of the game. So I think, so this isn't the final version, but it's very, very close to that final build. So some of these things are subject to change, but as of right now, I'm almost positive this is exactly what will be happening. Okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
So if you notice in my customization video, we did see this part. So really, there's not much to see here. So what we're going to do now is kind of just skip through the whole thing, because we already saw this, and get to the end of it. And so when it comes to this part. So here is where the story begins. So I'm going to shut up and let's just watch it for a little bit.
Welcome back. Hello. How are you feeling? Don't worry, it's okay. I don't remember either. Over there.
So really, I think off the bat, I think you can kind of get a vibe of what's going on, right?
It's dry, isn't it? We can go slowly. I am here with you. Just a bit farther. We're all right. A spring will slake our thirst. It seems everyone, everywhere, is thirsty. There is a spring that will cure that thirst, one that weeps tears of blood. That's what they said, anyway. This way. It's all right. It's all right.
This threw me off. I'm like, wait a second.
So, it is you. Here. This is for you.
So this is what they eat, I believe. They need to survive, essentially.
A new spring and a fresh source of labor. Ha! We really hit the jackpot. Get up. It's time for a bit of fun.
So I just noticed. So again, so what you're gonna see, I don't need to spoil, but you really don't have a clue what's about to happen.
Hurry up and get ready.
Right there, what they just said was key.
You awake then? Whoa, keep it down. Your friend just fell asleep.
So essentially, this world is like themed in the sense that people, all these revenants, I don't know the full breakdown, but I think there's some higher power. They're kind of controlling revenants. There's some are slaves, and they're meant to hunt for those bees. But what they didn't realize, and I think I just picked this up now, what those people that were just crazy ran up on us, they didn't realize that I made those blood bees sprout. I don't think these revenants can do that. Only I can do that in a sense. So that's actually a very interesting aspect for the story. So as we're going to be going on along the story, I'm sure that's going to be realized at one point, and then something's going to happen to us. So let's go ahead. This is my hour-long footage. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but this is kind of the beginning of things and really where we can see the story pan out, start to be fleshed out.
So, what happened to your masks? Forgotten about those too, have you? I'll tell you what I want to know, but first, go back there and put on a purifier mask.
So I will say I didn't even talk to the guy afterwards. I don't know what he would have told me. He might have given me some essentially more of the story, but it threw me off because as soon as I picked it up, that they put that ladder down. So I'm like, then I don't need to talk to you. So I feel like whatever you're gonna say is not gonna be useful. So I just said, whatever, I'm gonna go up.
This one's dry. The miasma's pretty thick. Damn it! We're running out of time before the next collection.
Everything's ready.
Right. I'm on my way. All dried up, just like the others.
Yeah, all dried up. So there's no sense in searching with the miasma like this. Let's...
You know what these are, right?
Blood beads, right?
Yes, very good. Now I want you to search for blood beads in the tunnels ahead of here. You see, it's only a short time before the collectors come to take our levy. But once they do, I'm afraid we won't have any blood beads to give them. If we don't find some, Silva's hounds will strip the shirts right off our backs. Well, that's the long and short of it.
Why does it have to be us?
Don't ask me. The stupid levy system was Silva's idea. If you have a complaint, I suggest you take it up with him.
You lot go first. Get to work.
Don't. There's a better time and place. For now, we just have to obey.
Next!
Whoa there. You wait here with us. You can have this one back when you return. In exchange for any blood beads you find, of course. Oh, and I hear the hunter has been showing up around here lately. So make sure you don't all get killed.
You heard him. Move it!
Ouch. Hey, you okay? It looks like we can't get back up from here. We'll have to look for another way back. Oh, I'm Oliver Collins, by the way. Nice to meet you.
And it begins. So, at this point of the video, my own video, what are your guys' thoughts? Right, you've consumed just about the whole beginning of the game. What do you guys feel about how you know, the cutscenes, the OST, I guess, the animations, the audio? You know, what are your thoughts at this point right now? Let me know. So yeah, so essentially we're gonna start off with those two weapons. I got like a freaking like pipe, and I think something, I don't know what the other thing is, like a piece of cement connected to a stick. I didn't really even use it because you'll see I'm not very fond of the heavy weapons in this game. It's more so just I gotta get used to it, but like overall, yeah, it wasn't hitting from the start.
Sometimes it takes years for the transformation to start, so we can just leave them.
So right now, if you notice, I have the Ranger blood code on equipped right now. Whenever you see me have that extended kind of dodge. So here I decided to try the heavy weapon, so you can see it has very nice wide range, and you know, you can hit multiple enemies, so that is one thing that it is very, very good for. But look at this, look at the scenery right now. It's pretty nice if you ask me. We've seen this area a lot in the demos that they were giving us.
Convincing, was it? These masks are the old type. Hard to breathe in them. How are you doing?
The way they say old type makes me think we'll be getting newer masks, upgraded masks as we progress. So there I do a charge attack, so you can see at my E-core stock went from 16 to 18.
Lost up above.
So after progressing a little bit, I decided to go ahead and try out this level up. So here you can see whenever I have my haze, you can see how much it's required to level up and what I have. So whenever it goes up, it goes down. You can see I can't go past level 2. You can see my blood code, all my stats kind of just are automatically scaling, and down here I can absorb that haze, and then that's going to execute the level up. And so at that point I was like, wait a second, this is when I kind of realized that my E-core stock, or my, you know, my souls, whatever, I forget what they're called, also is used for upgrading these blood codes or acquiring these gifts. So I was like, oh, this is when I kind of realized, I was like, okay, I got to kind of be managing this, which at certain points will I take as a priority, essentially. So if we look, I'm about to get a new blood veil.
Is there something good in there?
So dependent on the blood veil, see, this is something that I'll be diving a lot deeper into in the next upcoming video, but just to give you a quick rundown, each blood veil has a different type of drain attack effect. This one is the spear. You can see it's categorized as well, if you notice that. So now I have that one on. You can see it's changed my appearance, and it's gone over top of my clothes that I'd set previously. And then we have another cutscene.
Oh, didn't they pass us earlier? Are you okay? Did you get hurt?
Did you notice that glitch?
That could have gone better. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Don't worry about me. I'll be alright. Go on. You just focus on finding some blood beads, alright? That girl is waiting for you.
So at this point, I'm actually gonna skip through. So I kind of got not stuck, but this area trying to progress and get to the next missile did take me a little bit. So that's kind of what we don't want to see. All my L's. And then at one point I started rushing. I can play impatient, but then I get impatient. If you come to my Sekiro streams, you'll know that. So while it's not that this area was that hard, I just became impatient and I would do dumb things and it costed me my life. So with that being said, there is a level of difficulty present in this game. Now I will say again, I don't have my companion. With the companion, I think I would have blown through this area a little bit more. But I think it did this on purpose. You know, I think it wanted to kind of give you an idea. Listen, we give you a companion because with that one, it can get a little bit difficult, you know, but not much. So yeah. So let's go ahead and kind of just skip through this and see what else we could find that is of substance. So if you'll notice, I made it back to this area, but I went the long way. If you look up there, that's where I fell down from. I think it's actually to the right a little bit. Almost died here, guys. I was stressing as well. I was stressing. Because again, so look, I am 37 minutes into this, and this is this first run, first everything. I was like, no, bro, I'm not about to risk this. I have 225 health. I said, no, screw this. So I ran over here, activated the missile. You can see they're coming at me, and I was stressing. But I think after you activate it, you will respawn there. So now I was a little bit less stressed, and I rested there to get my health up. Bro, I'm telling you, I was like, dang. That thing kind of gave me a run for my money a little bit, right? So right here, I'm a little happy. I'm like, yes. Gave me that nice, you know, feeling you get when you finally conquered something in the Souls games. It's present here. Very, very happy to see that. So here I bought that Blazing Roar with my points. And then I think I don't think I tried to do anything else. So here is when we meet a new companion.
Are you a fellow explorer? I'm on my own at the moment too, but I was hoping for a partner. What do you say? Would you mind working together? Don't worry, I'm not gonna stab you in the back. Am I out? Thanks a lot. I'm glad to work with you.
Let's find a tactic that solves our problem.
So you actually had a choice of not asking him to come. I'm very, very curious as to what would have happened. I guess he wouldn't have come, potentially, and this area right here would have been hard. So watch this. I really want you guys to we're gonna watch this all the way through. So right there, I actually got a counter. You could see it did nice damage, and I increased my Ecor star. Bro, so many enemies started showing up. I'm like, holy crap, this was nuts. And their range was nuts. It was nutty. I'm like, holy crap. So I'm freaking out. I don't want to have to redo all this. I'm trying to do this in one go. I'm also trying to, you know, not be just throwing out and healing like out of nowhere. I'm trying to kind of save him a little bit. So you can see I took a lot of damage, bro. I'm stressing right here. 11 HP. So I'm trying to take him out one by one because there's just too many in that center area, bro. That one right there was scary too. So I got him. Oh, again, and yo, your partner, he be throwing hands. You seen that? He just did the combo drain. So the partners, they really do help you. But again, I do believe you do have an option to not always be bringing them to not, and really that would make the game hard. It would make the game hard if you ask me. So I was able to conquer that actually first try. I was very surprised, but really it was my teammate that helped me, man. He helped me. He really did help me. So I believe that was kind of one of the more difficult areas. That was supposed to be like in a sense, let's call that like the mini boss in a sense. Not that it's a mini boss, but it was like difficult enough to kind of potentially kill you a couple times and make you have to come back and redo it. So here we have another cutscene. Here we go. So I skipped
Good.
ahead,
That's light from the
and
surface.
look what happens, guys. Shoo!
Once someone is lost, they can never come back. Cast aside your doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first boss battle of the game. Our boy Oliver that we just met already becomes lost. If you notice, the side of his eye was looking like one of those lost we were fighting. It's like half, it's in the process of transforming. So let's go ahead and just watch this boss fight.
Go heal. You still have some healing left?
You could just tell, holy crap, it does damage, but you could just tell this is like first boss where it's slow, predictable, not too hard, very, very accomplishable on your first run and for new beginners. I definitely played safe because I feel like I should have got caught by that. That's the type of stuff that I do get caught by. So interesting enough. Well, I was playing caster. Look, what did I say? Oh, but I rolled okay, and I was invulnerable. One thing I will say: the invulnerable frames when you run or when you dodge and like roll, they're apparent. Like you become completely invulnerable. So dodging is very, 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 very good. You can basically go through attacks. Is kind of what I'm trying to say. Have it. I was able to defeat him. So you'll notice I actually got his weapon. So I anticipate it's gonna be, you know, lost that we fight. You might fight some humans that are becoming lost, or you might even have a straight up fight with a human just because they want to kill you in a sense. So interesting.
By the way, both of you,
All revenants must pay a levy. There are no exceptions.
a vestige. Best to stay away from those stones. Anyone who touches them is defiled, transformed into the lost. Don't listen to their whispers.
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
Once she's settled down, let's get out of here.
Someone has to be sacrificed.
Wait, what are you... Let go! It'll swallow you up!
It's all right. You can do it.
What the hell?
Lore, boys. Story, boys. That is what Code Vein is, guys. This was cool. This was cool stuff, if you ask me.
Please, let us keep them just this once. We won't make it if you take them.
All revenants must pay a levy of blood beads. There are no exceptions.
Sorry.
So I feel like what this is will be more explained throughout the game. Obviously, it's something dealing with his memories and things like that. And I feel like this is kind of what was going on or something. Maybe before he became fully turned into a Lost. Not sure though, not sure. But this is the type of stuff that I like, right? It's a little bit of lore.
Wandering revenants like us are forced to hunt for blood beads or face death. Even if some revenants must be sacrificed for our survival.
If we fight any other, revenants that turn into Lost, this is the type of thing that we'll probably be going through each time to learn more about that character.
I guess you reap what you sow, right?
And this was like his last words before fully being turned to a Lost.
What's important is that at least one of us makes it.
That, or it's him talking to us after being defeated, I don't know. Very interesting what this could be. I think they might say something here. I don't know.
Is a memory
Yeah.
echo.
Here we go.
Come, let's move on. If you use that...
Sorry about skipping it. You can kind of rewind my own video and kind of read what they said if you really want to see everything.
What the hell was that?
It was a memory, carved into that vestige by the one who left it behind.
I didn't expect that I'd get dragged into it too.
We both melted into you.
I can't believe this. What a power. Come with me. I know a spot where we can rest. I'm Louis. I'm researching blood beads. Nice to meet you.
And whoa, what is this? High strength and endurance, so you can start can be offense. Okay, so now kind of I guess to talk about the blood codes. So people you interact with, partners are going to be gaining. Everybody has blood codes. And again, if you remember, you as a character can hold and use multiple. So every single partner that we will be meeting, interacting with, taking on in missions, gives us their blood code. So if you remember the one girl who used the bayonet in the trailers and the screenshots we've seen, she was more of a ranged-based person, right? So her blood code is probably going to be like that. But if you remember, we have Ranger, so it's going to be different. So that's really what's going to be unique. When you get new partners, it's going to be actually
Ugly,
cool,
isn't it?
so you can see their blood codes.
The red mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the Society of Revenants ruled by Silva. The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world inside. The creatures trapped inside the miasma wander in a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, always searching for blood beads to sustain them. Revenants need to have blood. Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost. The Revenants who captured you were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and revitalized the blood spring. Where did you learn to do that? You've forgotten? Anything you do remember? That's unusual, losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her. For now, just take it easy. Make yourself at home.
So this is the full home base. This is the place that you can teleport to at any missile and kind of rejuvenate, get some items, get some weapons, you know, things like that. Essentially, it's the hunter's dream in Bloodborne, and I think there's a place in Dark Souls. I have not played that extensively. I know Dark Souls 3 had that one area you could go to. I don't know. Don't even quote me on Dark Souls. I do not play it. I do not care for it. I'm a Bloodborne guy. So with that being said, we are going to stop this video here. I will have a separate video for the full home base tour. I just want to keep these videos kind of coupled into sections so you can pick and choose what videos you want to see, watch, things like that. So I don't know how long this video is. There's going to be a lot of post editing I'm doing. Other than that, that's all I gotta say for this video. Be sure to subscribe for the upcoming Code Vein videos that I have prepared and stored for you. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I think that's all I have. And yeah, so don't forget to hit the bell when you subscribe here as well so you don't miss the uploads. So other than that, that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Lamp with the tape, I'm a legend in the room. JAMSQUAD chillin', now my homies bringin' boom. Don't try to play the game without asking about the rules. I keep my cards safe, little nigga, what you do? Pop it off easy, I'm not trying to snap your neck.